because manifestation is all about your own will.
Yeah.
So manifestation is how many times can Christ write down this thing's going to happen? How many times can Christ write this thing? And let me just say something. Manifestation works. Yeah, but here's the reality of manifestation. Manifestation doesn't care about you. So if I ask God, hey God, I'm going to do this thing, give me this thing, well, manifestation is a good thing, and he doesn't. So I would argue, right? I would say that manifestation is a good thing. And here's why. We believe in Jesus, and we communicate with Jesus. So if I say, hey Jesus, I want this thing, and I don't get it, I have to go, okay, God is protecting me. If I manifest something, it doesn't matter if the thing that I'm trying to manifest is going to hurt me or harm me. I would get it. Manifestation does not care about it. If we're not communicating with God, the devil wants you to have everything you want because it distracts you from what does. Does that make sense? So the devil wants you to have this stuff because he wants you to be blind to what true freedom is. So the whole world, you guys know, for the 9 parts of history, Peter says this is what freedom looks like. Money, fame, women, drugs, alcohol, that's what freedom looks like. The world says that's what freedom looks like. Not the richest people I know.
It's like I'm going from the bottom.
Because they don't have something. It just is. If I had nothing, I would feel it because I have Jesus. You have to understand, before I take my life, that was the dirtiest, most broken version of Prince. That night, I was going to die. No one wanted to be around Prince. No one wanted to interact with him. Bitter, angry, frustrated, prideful. That night, I was going to take my life for the worst version. That's the version of Jesus. Sad, broken, depressed, angry, frustrated, prideful. But here's the reality. I was honest. So I was in the trailer and this white girl's out of the trying to go. Right? And I'm making a good amount of money, you know, making about like a like that, like close there, sometimes 500.
He's fine, comma. I let him out, he pooped, he peed. He had water, period. He's just freaking out for no reason, period. Maybe he's hot, turn on the air conditioning if it's not on, period. Okay.
So I'm doing good, but I was very low. Very So I got my pizza fry and asked him about to God. And so I hear
Because it's when you're most vulnerable.
If someone is good, you should stop doing things. If they're prideful, and they're like, I'm not listening to you, I'm going to listen to myself, or whatever. It doesn't matter how many great things you say that blessed are the pure in heart. That means this.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of spray dust right there.
But if I give my all to God,
I do that one more time and I can get grim. I don't like doing this, but I just want to get it.
Jesus takes the weight off of us. Okay? But we have to live for Jesus. That's what he said. Jesus says, if you want to follow me, you have to deny yourself if you're supposed to follow me. So there's this part where it's like, yes.
Alright, which?
So, yeah, so
I'll just do the gummy fire.
I'm very
I mean, I'm gonna do them both, but like, I'll just do this one first.
So would you say you're I like facts. I like facts. But the thing is, it's a. Yeah, I guess so. I guess maybe I was like 9 times. I like logic. I like facts. I like facts. It's not like there's no difference. You have to understand. So check this out. So check this out. Like those guys were big this Oh, I know. Oh, I know. That's a fact. So what? Also, I know myself, right? No one can deny me. I've never walked in, and I'll never be able to. You know the crap you got been through. You know the crap you got been through. The sins that come against you, the sins that you don't. Everyone has their own story. I'm not going to. But you know, the Bible likes to say prostitutes. People are prostitution.
Yeah, no, right? That's what I mean.
What do you think is looking for that color? Yeah.
I just need to open chests.
But if we put our faith in God, He forgives us from everything. I have a quick question. So, God told us right? You can't be this is successful. Right? You said that you're going to be heroic, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make cheeses all day. Can't wait to have it's not personal. So I want to be generous. And the Bible says if you're faithful in little, God can bless you with much. The thing is, I don't want to be greedy. I want to give. So
We lack faith. No. Have little faith.
Save and shop from sellers. Sell and buy great
shit. How is that guy coming straight after me?
Follow and stuff baked in his Jesus. And then this is what it says. It says, for the joy set before him, he endured the cross. The cross is where Jesus was crucified and killed. It was the most gruesome death you could ever imagine. It was on death row. This is what it says. He said, it's not because he could have. It's just God.
I'll be right back.
He could have done it. It's the reason to stay on the cross was for him.
Alright, I'm back.
Because he was thinking about you. He was thinking about me. It was love.
Yeah, bless me.
Tell the judge that I will love you. It like give me context. Say, oh, she's a child, and she wants your money. She wants. She's it was and when I became a Christian, this is how if someone slaps you on the cheek, turn them to the other cheek. It's a metaphor. Don't return evil for evil. And so even though the Lord did towards me, I'm not saying it's just that, right? So when you're going through the so people don't be wrong, right? Because things can be shady, they can be wrong. Are you saying if I was in a custody case and someone beat me, is that what you're saying? I'm just using that as an example.
Oh,
Right, so
cool.
obviously, hey, look, if you're going through a court case, like, man, stand for truth, right? Stand for truth. But I'm saying when it comes to character, like your integrity, yes, like, for truth, like when you're in a court case, right? Like stand for truth, stand for truth. But when it comes to character, love, be kind, generous, pray for encouragement, right? If I was going through something hard before I was it wouldn't matter what it was. I would make it
Yeah.
like one of the reasons like so these things like why would I this is again more questions that I ask myself. Why would I want to love? way we're doing it is because we have guy and paint a penalty that I deserve to get. So that blood, God served me, hurt me, and empowered me to love him. Okay, so it's Jesus that gives me the strength to have peace in a tense situation and to be loving and in peace. You can't have that. Yeah, because I'm thinking about this. Like, the Bible says, hey, murder is wrong. It says, okay, you know how murder is wrong? If you're just angry at someone in your heart, you just did murder. It's like you did murder. That's a testimony? That's like, it's a Bible verse, right? So the Bible says, like, if you're just angry in your heart at someone, it's like you've committed murder in your heart. Does that make sense? So it's like, hey, like, love, if someone's done you wrong, like, love, the same way, I love what you said. There's a lot of people that have been through a lot more than that. If I knew what God could do with my brokenness, and I saw what God's done with my brokenness, then I believe God could do that with anyone. So you see what I'm saying? Like, big struggle. So that would encourage me to have the peace in my heart because of Jesus and interact with people, because even if I'm in a tense situation, someone has brokenness, because God loves me, that is encouraging me to not go feel like there's problems. Have you ever thought of it? Yeah. And what changed that? I guess so. Yeah. I guess I saw life as a perspective, and so that's for what it is. Life even when you think structure, it's unbelievable. You guys struggle with lust? Yeah, no, I even told you before, there was a time where I was trying to, telling my mind was like, this girl on Monday, and this girl on Tuesday, and this girl on Wednesday, this girl on Thursday, this girl on Friday, every I just, I was jerking like, so, yeah, I was, that was my addiction. Just, that's pretty much it. Like, I cured one addiction to another. Search up the Hispanic ones. You ever struggle with lust or like I told you, I was fishing. And I fishing. It's crazy. Right? Yeah. So I'll never forget. No, someone showed it to me, and that's kind of happened. It led me to this spiral of just like watching porn all the time, like struggling with lust and looking at women in a lustful way and like that stuff. And it's so hard because something like that, like that was one of many. I wish I had. I wish I had. So, I said you got it out of you. And just not something in particular. Your life is I mean, I don't really like. I'm not into this because of I have a girlfriend now and I want to marry her, and so I always have myself as being children like your daughters and not us. I would respect them and love them. God doesn't see them. God doesn't see them either. You know, so it's so yeah, because God doesn't look at women. Yeah, I've never asked him. Yeah, I want to.
You agreed to that?
Like, porn, that was like a vice for me before I was Christian. Because then when I started watching porn before I was Christian, I thought love was sex. But I realized sex is a form of love. And then I realized love was Jesus and his life, sacrifice. I choose to serve. I choose to be faithful. Yeah, the same way with my girlfriend. My girlfriend knows I love her. I choose to serve. I'm patient. She knows. So, like, that's what love was. But before I was Christian, I struggled with that. You know, and I was full time. The reason I brought that up is because I wanted to show you, like, it doesn't matter what you struggle with. Like, God. But, like, I love it, and I work out hard. I would take that away. Dude, the gym can totally take out. You can take out testosterone. Sexual sin is the only sin in the Bible that it says to flee from. This is a flee from, right? So it says don't even put yourself in. So I do not put myself in. Decision. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. So if I'm like, so like, some I'm not saying if she's so it's a matter of like she's to dress herself. So if your girlfriend a Christian was before she met you, yeah. And where did you meet her from? I met her at a Bible study. That makes sense. Okay, so like there's like two things, right? So Maddie is dressing herself in a way where she's not going to be right? And me as the man is not going to be me or me. On top of that, right, as a man, I can control my testosterone and I can go work out hard at the gym. And it's that really hard.
I say when it comes to like less than that, it's not that hard to make a choice and say no. You know, it's not hard. Yeah, it's not hard. I would say spending a lot of time with her, maybe.
Well, again, yeah, it's just again, like, what position do you put yourself in? Use wisdom.
I think it's hard to say something else, but I think you can say something else.
Yeah, so the Bible is like verse.
Not if you have
So there's a Bible verse in 1 Corinthians 13:5. There's a Bible verse that says, "No temptation is overtaken you that's not common to man." So with
not
any
if he looks at it like a temple, it's like, okay, this is gonna happen in marriage.
right, so your body is a temple, right? So
Yeah.
whenever I sin against my body, but sexual sin is the only sin that you sin against your body, right? So if I commit sexual sin, I would be basically slapping my body. So everything in sexual, my body, living, just all these things, like I'm using now. Just to love God. To love God. That's just those. Yeah, I want to love God. That's so I feel like it is. It's he knows everything, right? And that's the friendship aspect of it.
Yeah, talk to me.
Because he wants to be trusted. You study like yeah, I think there's just something beautiful about what he said that you find. And I find it's like not even follow trust. It's hard to trust people. Trust God is the best decision. Even if it's a decision, it's a good decision. Absolutely. I love Madden. So the devil is always going to prove you that. The devil's biggest thing, stuff across the hall. So the devil's thing, he was. Which he does, and he tried to rebel against God. And then he fell and he fell. Because it's the devil. He wants, because he's already lost, he's going to do everything. He's trying to distract everyone from knowing what true freedom is. And true freedom is involved.
So I didn't see the
it's all over the That's a specific it's interesting because, like, yes and no. Like, yes in the sense that, like, whoever did that picture is doing their best to draw the picture of an angel that's been described in words. We have to understand, like, we're limited. We live in a finite world. We live in a 3D world that's created. God exists outside of this world. So there are things that we can't comprehend or imagine. So an angel might look at you yeah, so like, you know, a lot of things like God, that's all it's the sky. Yeah, what's it do? It's the appearance of it. Like, why is he handsome? Why is he seductive? Right? Because sin is seductive. He's trying to lie to you.
I'm not told what I've done so Yeah, I don't care what it is. What is that? Like, jeez. We get to the songs. I have some kind of bad songs. It comes to the body, not the body. Okay, now we're going to go. Base time, is 17. What's that? Right, I said it's 17 to my agent. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I'm like, I can't see. And he gets closer and says, 17. I don't know why I said 17. I just know red, now I was like a vulture. I don't know if I'd seen it. Right, what do you do? The last one did win. So there. So I came in, when I came in, it was a car. I put him to the right. I popped him. Then I was 15 first, it's pretty good. And I thought he was fine. So, came out like the back, like I didn't sit that close, it was like it was very dark, and it came out in the yellow street, like hot pockets. And then he was talking to him, I talked to her, said with him, so I went to strip club with him, so I got vibe with him. And it was, ever since that day, it's been different. That's normal, but it did a lot of stuff to me. But when first see them act like he did not first, yeah.
Excuse me. I will buy you lunch. Tell me how these I am. That's what everyone says. Let me download back and put it in your phone and see if you're right.
He looked like he's like a rapper I've been watching for a while. He showed but I don't want to say it. I don't think he's a he's not a diva, so
I get what you're saying.
he's not diva, like not down. So what I'm saying is that's what he does. But what I'm trying to state is like, Koda, I think Koda had something to do with a part of her career, and I'm trying to like press to get away from that guy because he means no good. He really doesn't. I think what he wanted Red and White to do was he wanted us to crash out. He wanted us to because I got that sense from him because whenever he said, yeah, whenever he said something like, you better not that, like, you want me to crash out with your boo. You're a rat. You're a rat. It's a rat. Okay? So yeah. Okay, so that line, and he said, I talked to my mom. I should listen to my mom. My mom said, no, I don't y'all say that. I don't give a I don't give a who does not. I don't care what your mom said. I don't care.
So you guys are. What do you guys do now?
Yeah, I do content. So yeah, I'm on a positive though. I get a lot of I have a lot of haters. Just by being me, my son was in Mickey for 3 days. I didn't know my son lived with that. Okay, So, that was different. I went almost like the dipshit. She said she couldn't go because she was starting to get naked psychosis. Because when you go in there, it's like really, really depressing. There's kids in every unit, and they're all, trying to survive. They're all cutes, and they're little babies. And it's very sad because you see how sad because they're kids or kids or it's not a nice place to go to. And so I technically I was that was embarrassed that I said that I take a picture of this and tag and see this every single day. And I showcased it on the internet. I had, I thought to myself like this, like when I was in the hospital, they didn't discharge my girl yet because at the end of the day, when your baby's in they separate the baby, but she's still a patient. She just pushed the baby out. She had an epidural, so she's still a patient. So we're in the room alone, right? And then our baby's in a different unit in NICU until he gets switched to a new children's hospital, right? So we're sitting there, and she looks at me, and she's like, I want to be a drug addict. And apparently she's not a drug addict. I said, I would not allow that. So I didn't let that happen. So I took all the hits. But I went through it. I got myself. I went through it and because I didn't want her to go through it. So I catered to her, treated her like a princess. I distracted her mind. I made her life really good. I paid all the bills. I did everything for her just so she could tell her, hey, maybe I go to today. You don't have to go. I'll do things like that, so she won't be stressed out because I don't want her to ruin her life because you had two options. Number one, we're very famous and everyone knows it. Where's the baby? And I posted already. And hey, we're delivering the baby. It's already got 2 million views. Yeah. So now they're delivering the baby. So now the next one is where's the baby? Is he at home with you guys? No. So we decided to and we talked about our life. And we said, hey, our baby's in the baby. And we had two options. One was to hide from the internet until our baby gets out to make you. You can't do that. That doesn't sound like a therapy. It sounds depressing. Or keep doing what I'm doing and make this into a story. And that's why a lot of people hate. Because when I first started Snapchat, I did the video and I showed this my whole life on what it was to be a naked dad, naked mom, and she signed into my Snapchat too. It's our Snapchat, so it's a whole team thing that we have. So she's doing Snapchats, I'm doing Snapchats. So we're doing all that, and we're showing what is it beautiful to make dad, naked mom. This kid is so good. People are like, what? I've never seen someone like this. I'm really surprised. He's got this, he's got that, he's got this, he's got that, he's got this. And that's why a lot of people don't like it. But the funny thing about it is, my business is not okay, before we get home. Okay. One thing about this is that if my baby was not going to Nick, I knew for sure for a fact I was going to showcase it anyways, Nicky or not. So just because he was a Nicky, that doesn't mean that I'm exploiting my child. That just means that I was trying to start my family channel, and I said it from the jump. Since I before my baby came out and was in the family, I said, hey, look, I'm doing a family channel. I am gonna do a family channel. It's gonna be on Snapchat or YouTube. Doing it. I did not about the victim situation, but guess what? Well, guess God throws you things, and everything happens for a reason. So I showcased my Nicky stuff, and now I'm getting 8 million views a day on Snapchat. Because I showcased that. That's why they like me. Because I'm with it. And they think that I use my child my child that had issues when they first was born, and you think I use my child for monetization reason. I did not. I was going to start doing anyways. So when did their airhead mind ever think that, oh, well, you don't think this either Mickey should have never showed that? No, we're gonna have a family channel. I would showcase whatever I want to because in the guidelines and the rules of any applications never says you cannot post your child no matter what degree your child is on. So I show my kid in physical therapy. I show my kid dog support. I show all that. Why? Because he's mine. You don't like it, you want somebody else. He's mine.
Yeah.
And we were gonna start a family channel anyways. Mad about it. And then I'm going through my other daughter, and I'm getting parental alienation. I'm seeing her tomorrow finally after 5 months of not seeing her.
Praise God.
Yeah, so I'm finally seeing her, and I'm going through that too. And I'm going through a cussing battle with my other little girl, and she was a healthy baby. She never went through anything, right? But like man, she, how I look at she never went through anything, but if anything, my son probably is like why this to okay, he gets catered to all day long, 24/7. He's a great mom. Okay, I'm not here to be angry or nothing like that. I know what's going on. I just know he's taking care of me. I just know what I know about this thing, and I know how she works. I'm so sorry. So, just because my daughter came out healthy, you know, at the end of the day, she needs her dad. Okay? And she's gonna grow up one day and she's gonna have her own independence, she's gonna have her own mindset, her own thinking, and saying, ask her mom, why was I never with my dad? What's your answer gonna be? Seriously, what is her answer gonna be? Your dad was this, your dad was that. Then why did my dad say that he was trying to see me the whole entire life? That's when they started their whole life. Oh, he just lied to me. But why does my dad take so much good care of me? Oh, because he just changed. And then the daughter's just thinking, I'm not stupid. I know how life goes. I could have been a fortune teller. I can tell how things go. So, give it some years. I said it last night to my big mom, my first one. I said, give some years, and we're gonna see what she says. Okay? Just like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. North West wants to go to Japan with Kanye West. At first, North West loved her mom. Now mom was like, I'm really distraught. I don't know how to do it. She wasn't with her dad. Yeah. She probably wants to go with her dad because she probably thinks that her dad's cooler. It happens.
Cooler.
Family channel. First one, so sorry.
And my birthday, mom was not because she knows that if I had my whole family without her, my birthday, right? And I had my own family, and I have no bitterness towards her. She could be part of it. I don't mind it at the end of the day because she is the mom, right? But she's nice. She's nice. She's being caring but she's not being that towards me. She's not lenient towards me, right? What I'm trying to say is, it's like she knows that if I had my daughter, I don't think anyone can say she's lenient.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone can say anything. That you wear. She's trying to make me look like a deadbeat, but really it's parental alienation. I just showed you text messages of me asking my daughter every once a week. I would call every Monday. I would ask my daughter once a week. I finally got to where she says, "I see her, but you have to see her with me, and it's only gonna be me only." I said, "Mommy, you have a boyfriend?" Yeah, but it's gonna be me, you, and Clyde, because she told me she wants me there. I said that she might love me a lot right now because you taught her to love me. But what if I do the same thing too? You could spew out a bunch of things to a 4-year-old. You could say, hey, I love you so much. Do you want anything? She's gonna love you so much. She's not gonna love someone that is not around them. She's not gonna know how to love that person because she's not around them. So why you blocking that blessing of mine because you're bitter and you're not letting me see my daughter? My daughter can love me just equally as the mom. The only reason why she loves the mom more is because the mom is on the birth certificate and I'm not on the birth certificate. Okay? And the mom gets to keep the baby because the mom technically has no rights right now because I wasn't here. So But why you blocking that when you know damn well that my daughter is as much as you? What a huh? No, it's fine, and that's why I say it's like I had a son to heal me, and I think my son is beautiful. He is so cute.
Level 200.
He is the calmest baby ever. He is wonderful, and I just want to say like he healed a lot in my life because I always wanted a boy, But a girl, I don't mind having a girl. I'm the best of both worlds. I love my baby girl, my baby father. They're two different beings. I have a boy and I have a girl. A boy is gonna be a boy. A girl is gonna be a girl. So, and I know how to be a girl dad. I know how to be a boy dad. That's just me. I'm only 24 years old. I know how to be a dad in multi-verse, two different worlds.
What were you up to? What do you do?
Basically, I live a pretty calm, peaceful life. Like, mentally, like, I think drama free. So I don't have like baby mamas. I don't have a kid yet or anything like that. I have a girlfriend. I like going to the beach. I like sun gazing. I know you like the spiritual stuff, but what's it called? I like the sun. I like pools. I like beaches. I like providing content. I do get a lot of hate as well. Is it different from hate? Yes. But what's it called? I just deal with it how I can, and I put big moves for what I am. I feel like I bounce it a lot, and sometimes I fall for it. Like manipulation, like type of thing. I fall very like low. So when I should know who I am as a person, I'm very valuable as a person. You know what I'm saying? My worth is my self-worth should be always high. Uh, what's it called? That took me some time to realize. Like get out of the world. I feel like you can give like some advice. Yeah. I have you said something about like get down there a lot. I think that you should probably open your mind more. And I'm not saying that right, open your mind more and open your ears more. I think your life will good.
Yeah, my mentor Marcus told me one time. He said a lot of people have a view of your life, but very few people have a voice in your life. Right?
That's
So
true.
my mentors, my roommates, like the people that see me day to day, they have a different type of authority.
Yeah.
They kind of approach me with, hard truth or stuff that stings a little bit, versus like people that see a view of your life. And, even though if I hear something or see something on the internet that I feel might be true or something, I bring it to the people that are around me and say, hey, this is true because I do understand.
Well, I don't want to cut you off, but like I said, like everyone needs some type of guidance. So, one information that I downloaded in my head that I knew that everyone in this world, right, we're all supposed to tell each other, hey, you're meant to do this, you're meant to do this, you're meant to do that, you're meant to do this, but nobody does it because everyone's so selfish. If we were a little more selfless, right? And but you have to accept it, right? There's people out there that will guide you in the right area and mentor you in the right area. But you have to accept it, allow it, and just understand. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Because who are we trust? It's hard. We have trust issues with you because I don't know your life too much, but me looking from the inside, from the inside glass house, I'm looking at you like you have a problem with trust. I can tell. But with him and we have a hard time with trusting. But like I said, if you find the right person, you have trust issues.
I think I have levels of trust issues, right? Like, I could agree with you guys for sure. I think God is healed a lot of that's because when I trusted God, I realized that there are people that I can trust because I learned to trust God, right? Like, I trust Marcus, I trust my roommates, I trust my team, like those people.
How long have you been with you two?
These guys were, I've known them for friends for
it's fake.
you know. So like I have those.
See, a lot of them are dating ones, they switched up on us. But that's why I said, like, you have the right person to guide you and be successful in life. Like I said, Red, you have a lot of potential. A lot of potential. And if you have a little bit of guidance and a little bit of mentorship, I'm pretty sure you're going to be how you're going to be.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys about was and I would love to pray for you guys too, just to kind of close it out.
Oh, wait, this is the
But,
end? Okay.
you guys still do OnlyFans?
No, we'll do all the best.
When did you guys start? Like, what was, y'all were on there for a little bit, right?
We were on there for like 8 months, something like that.
What was that? Why did you get paid?
Because they, huh? I talked about this. Because they thought that, like, the feds came to OnlyFans and said it's either you're gonna have these two twins riding aliens or you're multi-billion-dollar companies. So they finally took down because we kissed each other and they had a problem.
Why did you guys kiss each other? If you don't mind me asking, like, what was that?
That was money.
Yes, you guys kissed each other before. Gotcha.
And that's where I realized that money, when I was making, that's when I was making $1 million to 1.5 million a month. I think he was making a little bit less because he started acting. But he was gonna start making a lot of money. Okay.
Isn't it crazy though?
Yeah, I got me. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy though how even in the chase?
But I was gonna say, but the money that I was
Bryce is probably like fuming because he's getting cut off by the Island Boys.
I felt shameful. I felt guilty. I felt not a fool. I felt not not a fruitful like amount of money that I made. Like it's amazing and everything, but I don't feel like it was well earned. I don't feel like it was well. So I was very shallow inside, very empty inside, and I wasn't taking no drugs or anything like that. I was making sure because the devil was playing with me, but it was. I think it was just sincere. I look at it more like it was just because I'm telling you, it's really like 1.5. Okay.
Just for kissing each other?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And do you guys feel bad that you so
Just for kissing each other? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Can I tell you something? I do like I said, I felt
praise God?
I felt wait, no, God is not gonna allow this.
Well, sometimes it takes him taking it away, you know, to get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But isn't it crazy how what you said, how you guys kissed each other for the sake of money and greed, and it still didn't even fulfill the whole of your heart?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
We thought it was a great idea, a great decision, and it got instant gratification, but it was stupid, outlandish, stupid. It just like it's basically like you might as well just clear the table with the money, just clear it out, and you take it. It was hard. It was stupid. It was dumb. It wasn't something like I would say was joyful money. I would say joyful money.
The blue house with a blue window.